didn't have any good thing to offer the people. So in Acts chapter 5, verse 17, the high priest rose up, and all they that were with him, which was of the sect of the Sadducees, and they were filled with indignation. They were filled with indignation. So in this verse, you see another nature of theirs. What Bro said, they said this before. Now they are saying that now. It's a clear sign of the fruits that they were bearing and what is inside them. Out of the abundance of the heart, a mouth to speak. The second thing you see that they were filled with indignation. They were filled with indignation. Simply, apostles were already commanding a great deal of respect among the people, and perhaps even more than the religious leaders have ever received. So the issue, however, was that the religious leaders demanded respect and reverence for themselves. For themselves. While the goal of the apostles was to bring respect and reverence to God. The apostle wanted God to be exalted. They wanted respect for themselves. The apostles were shown respect not because they demanded it, but it was because their actions deserved it. The high priest and his associates had 3 reasons for arresting the apostles. All that they did, they had 3 reasons. All that they did, the high priest and his associates had 3 reasons. And that's why they arrested them and brought them to trial. Number one, Peter and John had not obeyed their official orders to stop preaching in the name of Jesus Christ. And so they saw that the people were guilty, Peter and John were guilty of defying the law of the nation. Whose law? Their law. What they said with their mouth, not what God said, according to the scriptures. Number 2 reason why they were filled with indignation, they were defending themselves, was that the witness of the church was refuting the doctrines held by the Sadducees, giving every evidence that Jesus Christ was alive. The Sadducees did not believe in the resurrection of the dead. They never believed in anything of the afterlife. So, the testimony of the apostles was that Jesus Christ was alive. And they had an issue with that. And the Sadducees were a very powerful group among the religious. The Pharisees and Sadducees, a host of them. But these guys, very, very powerful, influential, conventional guys, they believe that nobody can resurrect from the dead. And so they had a problem with the gospel that the apostles were preaching. Number 3, the religious leaders were filled with envy, the indignation, contradicting and blaspheming. The traditions of these men, of the fathers, had not attracted much attention. Their tradition had not attracted much attention or gained much followership. It has never happened like that. But with these apostles, in a short time, many, many, many people were coming to them, were flocking to them. And it's amazing how much envy can be hidden under the guise of defending the faith. These Pharisees, these Sadducees, these religious leaders, they were acting in the disguise that they were defending faith. Throughout Christian history, brothers and sisters, almost all persecutions among the people of God have been perpetuated under the disguise of defending the faith. And that is why it's important for us to get the right perspective. We need to get the right perspective of what defending the faith means. What does it mean to defend the faith? Majority of the atrocities that were committed in the scriptures were committed by people who were so-called religious leaders, religious fathers, and they did it. They used the misinterpretation of the written text as a disguise to destroy fellow people, as long as a group of people are veering from the word that they are supposed to stand for.